Hey, Shelley. Hey, Doug. This afternoon, several law enforcement agencies, the mayor and the outgoing district attorney, now Attorney General Raul Torres, all vowed to work together. The incoming district attorney, Sam Bregman, tells us the reason he wanted to take up the position was to help fight the crime problem in Albuquerque. Sam Bregman has been an attorney for decades.
I've had an extremely successful career. I have enjoyed every minute of it.
His career has been one in law and politics. He says he wants to do something about the crime problem.
People of Bernalillo County and Albuquerque are sick and tired of this crime problem. Some people are scared, and it doesn't have to be that way.
When I asked what his priority was, he said he wanted to support prosecutors.
I've told them, and I'll say it again, I've got their back. I'm going to do everything I can to support them.
Bregman says he will be going to the legislature to try and get prosecutors more money and get more violent offenders behind bars.
But we will go after them, we will catch them, and then we will bring them in front of the judges, and the judges can put them in jail. And they can sit there until they understand that there is a rule of law out there and they need to be responsive when they're ordered by a court to do something.
When Bregman was asked why he would not run to be reelected, he says he wants to focus on the crime problem, not a campaign.
This is what the cards that were dealt. I don't have and it's very liberating not to have to worry about politics, not to have to run a campaign starting next March or whatever that is. I don't have any of that problem. I can just focus on getting things done.
He also says he will not be moving forward with any of his previous cases.
I am no longer practicing law in private practice. That is forbidden, and I'm not doing it. My office is in process of doing substitution of counsel. My wife's enjoying getting into all these cases. No.
One of the other things Bregman says he wants to tackle is pretrial detention. He says he's going to try to do that during this legislative session. Reporting live in Albuquerque, Stephanie Muñiz, KOAT, Action 7 News.
If the name Bregman sounds familiar to you, it's because he's the father of the Houston Astros player Alex Bregman.